you that the girls didn't get to bed until 4:30 this morning, and there was a bet taken on, as they had been doing that can-can for 7 minutes last night at a cabaret down in St. Albans. When they came in the studio this morning, everybody said, "You'll never do it again," and they said, "Oh, yes, we will." But they have now gone off on their hands and knees now somewhere quietly. But that is quite true. And, of course, the boys, I might tell you, didn't get home till 5 o'clock this morning.
We're just going to do the can-can now ourselves.
Yes, I'd love to see you doing the can-can.
I'd love to see me doing the can-can.
And
you'd love to see me doing the can-can.
You will do it.
Love
One day we will let you do the can-can.
Yes, yes.
I was kind of late too.
Someday soon. You never can tell. Who knows? When I lose 4 or 5 ton, I suppose.
You never can tell, I think. Oh, can. I was sort of late too, and when we got in the studio this morning, all our eyes were shut. And our producer-director, Mr. Regbox,
his eyes were shut as well.
He came out and he said, "You are a fine lot," he said. "Do you realize that today this show is being telerecorded for posterity?" And we said, "What's that?" And he said, "Well, it's actually being filmed because there's a lot of people who can't see Lunchbox at lunchtime, and we decided today to take a film so that we can show all these happy people what they've been missing." He said, "Would you open your eyes and smile and, you know, keep your heads up and young, you know, and..."
Chest out, tummy in.
This dreadful effect. Forget all about it and go back to normal. And so for the people who don't see our show very often, I'd just like to say that after our usual rousing opening, we go into our anniversary calls for people with wedding anniversaries. Well, now, we get round about 1,000 letters a day for wedding anniversaries and round about 1,000 for people with birthdays, so you can imagine that there's only a very small percentage can be mentioned. And so we like to start off each section of anniversary calls and birthday calls with a little song which is dedicated to everyone with a wedding anniversary today so that they won't feel left out. And so it's the turn of Jerry today to sing, and I hope he's got his eyes are wide open. And so Jerry today is going to sing a happy anniversary.
A happy anniversary is what I wish for you. A day of reminiscing of happy times we knew. So waltz with me, darling, and dream for a while of the day when together we walked down the aisle.
And our first anniversary calls today go to Leicester, to Rugby, and to Northampton. First of all, a 20th wedding anniversary of Mr. and Mrs. Glenn of 42 Albert Street, Syston, near Leicester. We'd like to wish you a very happy day. And then Mr. and Mrs. C. Gardner of 24 George Street, Stockton, near Rugby, your 35th today. And all of us here would like to join with your daughter Brenda, son-in-law John, and grandson Barry in wishing you the happiest anniversary ever, your 35th. And then Mr. and Mrs. Miller of 106 Park Drive, Kings Heath, Northampton, your 17th today, and son Michael sends you much love and all his good wishes for a happy day. And here is Dave Galbraith, to sing your choice of song, The Anniversary Waltz.
Tell me I may always dance the anniversary waltz with you. Tell me this is real romance, an anniversary dream come true. Let this be the anthem to our future years of millions of smiles few little tears. Tell me I may listen to the anniversary waltz with you. Let this be the anthem to our future years of millions of smiles and a few little tears. Tell me I may listen to the anniversary waltz with you.
And now up north to Nottinghamshire to say hello to some people, 20th wedding anniversaries and also a third. The third wedding anniversary of Mr. and Mrs. Ernest Harris of 45 Church Street, Pinxton, Nottingham, and many happy days on your third. Then our 20th, Mr. and Mrs. Kirk of 24 Fenwick Close, Broxtowe Estate, Aspley, Nottingham, and as much love from Minnie, Billy, and Barry on your 20th. And we'd like you to join with some other people celebrating 20 years of married bliss today. Mr. and Mrs. Gascoigne of 33 Lindley's Lane, Kirkby in Ashfield. And it was also Mr. Gascoigne's birthday yesterday. So a happy day yesterday and a happy day today. And here for all of you is Eula, and she is singing all about a million stars above.
A million stars above were shining in the sky. My sweetheart fell in love, and so did I. We kept our rendezvous beneath the chestnut tree. I promised I'd be true, and so did he. We pressed our lips together. He held me oh so tight, and now we share forever the magic of the night. A million stars above shone down to make us see the world was made for love, and so were we. Though full of heartache and sorrow is the road you travel alone, forget your troubles tomorrow when you find the love of your own. A million stars above shone down to make us see the world was made for love, so were we. Yes, the world was made for love, so were we.
And that's all from our anniversary spot for today. Two very contrasted songs from Dave and from Eula. And I hope that if we didn't mention you, well, you took the song of your choice there and said, well, they're really singing it for me. Well, although Eula was sitting surrounded by stars all over the place, it's still daytime. It's still round about lunchtime. It's getting on for 1 o'clock, so let's have a look at the lunchbox clock and then our shopping list.
Next Tuesday, delicious pancakes with Queen's pancake mixture. Remember, Queen's.
And what do we find down at the end of Memory Lane today but a letter from Mrs. N.E. Hobson of 39 Claremont Road, Langley, Heanor in Derbyshire. And Mrs. Hobson asks us a question in this letter, and that's just what her memory lane turns out to be today, a question memory lane. May I make a suggestion? Indeed you may, Mrs. Hobson, for a question memory lane. And so I think it's rather a good idea. I don't think we've ever done one of these. Dave's going to start us off by saying, "Why do I love you?"
Why do I love you? Why do you love me? Why can there be two happy as we? Can you see the why and wherefore? I should be the one you care for. I'm a lucky boy, you are lucky too. All our dreams of joy seem to come true. Maybe that's because you love me. Maybe that's why I love you. I'm a lucky boy, you are lucky too. All our dreams of joy seem to come true. Maybe that's because you love me. Maybe that's why I love you. Who stole my heart away? Who makes me dream all day? Dreams I know can never be true. Seems as though I'll always be blue.
Who means my happiness? Who would I answer yes to? Well, you ought to guess.
Who?
Who? No one but you. How much do I love you? I tell you no lie. How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? How many times a day do I think of you? How many roses are sprinkled with dew? How far would I travel to be where you are? How far is a journey from here to a star? And if I ever lost you, how much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky?
Where did you get that hat? Where did you get that tile? Isn't it a jolly same as that. Wherever I go, they shout hello. Where did you get that? That? God.
Who were you with last night? Out in the pale moonlight. Oh, it wasn't your brother, it wasn't your pa. Oh, who were you with last night? Out in the pale moonlight. I'll tell your mother when you get home who you were with last night. Oh, it wasn't your sister, it wasn't your pa. Oh, I'll tell your mother when you get home who you were with last night. Well, it was me, actually, and my two brothers.
Well, there you are, you see. They managed to stand up again. I was wrong. They went to change.
By the way, where did you get that act?
Well, I think it's jolly nice, actually. You know, the wardrobe's certainly come up with some nice bits and pieces. I think they've lost this one. I think it's dead in fashion. Oh, maybe I'm just caught a sight of myself. Maybe I'm wrong. Yes. Ah, well, that was our memory lane. Who, what, why, questions, memory lane. And I expect there's probably a question in a lot of your minds now, if you're still with us. What's the time? So let's have a look at the Lunchbox clock and our commercials.
I'm a designer of sweaters for Monroe Spun. We have the reputation for the softness and fineness of our woolens. That's why we're so anxious that you keep your Monroe Spun sweater soft and lovely. So we recommend Dreft for washing, because Dreft keeps woolens softer. We found that only Dreft washes so thoroughly, yet so safely. It's actually safer than the mildest soap flakes. No matted fibers or dulled colors for a sweater washed in Dreft. Wash after wash, it keeps its natural springy softness. So give your fine, soft Monroe Spun sweater the care it deserves. Wash it in Dreft.
Remember, Dreft keeps woolens softer.
And,
What's the time?
I don't know, I didn't look, did you?
No.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's birthday time, but you didn't.
Oh, well, yeah.
You're not sitting on my hat, are you?
Unfortunately, no. Who was
Oh,
that?
what is the time?
The time is, as Alan so neatly points out to me, birthday time. So let's all sing it.
That's all.
That's all.
All right?
Right.
Birthday time, it only comes once a year. Oh, birthday time, may your whole day be filled with good cheer.
Beautiful.
Did that very nicely, I think.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Didn't sound like that the last way we did it, but that was the way they wanted it done, wasn't it?
Yes.
And wish everyone with birthdays a very
Wish
happy
everyone
day.
Wish them a happy
Birthday.
day.
Happy
A
day.
happy day.
With birthday.
With birthdays. Yes. Shut up.
I just wondered if I would have to ask you to leave, but...
We know when we're not wanted.
and it's birthday to... Huh?
We'll have to have a house full on us, we know.
No, well, they take a hint very well, Jerry. They've gone to change, actually, Lionel and Alan, because they're singing the first birthday song, and they're going to sing it for Edward Clark of 9 Kipling Close, Grantham, in Lincolnshire. And Edward, there's much love from Mummy, from Daddy, and from Sister Dolores. Then John Taylor of 22 Bryanston Road, Solihull, in Warwickshire. Much love from your mother, father, and a special message from Greedy the Labrador. And then another birthday boy, Stephen Weaver, of 8 Abbey Road, Narborough in Leicester. Now, Stephen, there's much love from Auntie Daisy, Auntie Iris, Auntie Edna, and of course not forgetting Nanny Weaver and Nanny Harrison. And here for you 3 birthday boys is Alan and Lionel, and they're singing something that I hope will never be true of you, that you'll never have to sing this, because they say, bye-bye, love.
Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, happiness. Hello, loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. I feel that I could die. Bye-bye, my love, bye-bye. There goes my baby with someone new.
He sure looks happy. I sure am blue.
She was my baby till he stepped in.
Goodbye to romance. That might have been.
Oh, bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, happiness. Hello, loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. I feel that I could die. Bye-bye, my love, bye-bye. Bye-bye, my love, bye-bye. Bye-bye, my love, bye-bye.
Hello! Well, they were very late, you know, last night. Hello to Kay Jackson of 9 Smithy Close, Clapton Estate, Nottingham. Love from your parents, from Brother Peter and Grandma. Happy day, Kay. Then Janet Leslie Broughton of 26 Starbank Road, Small Heath, right here in Birmingham. Love from Mummy, Daddy and Nan. And then Maureen Cooper of 17 Holland Park Gardens. And it's also Maureen's brother Stanley's birthday today. And he lives at 20 Brook Lane, Newcastle under Lyme, Staffordshire. And there's love to you both from your mother. So a happy day, Stanley and Maureen, Janet and Kay. And here to help you celebrate even more is a very gay song from Dave and Eula. And they're singing one of the great Hoagie Carmichael songs, Old Buttermilk Sky.
Buttermilk sky, I'm keeping my eye well on you. What's the good word tonight? Are you gonna be mellow and bright?
Oh, buttermilk sky, can't you see my little donkey and me? We're as happy as a Christmas tree, heading for the one I love.
I'm gonna ask him the question. Do you, darling, do you do?
It'll be easy, so easy, if I can only bank on you.
Oh, buttermilk sky, I'm telling you why, now you know. Keep it in mind tonight. Keep brushing those clouds from sight.
Oh, buttermilk sky, don't you feel me when I need you most? Hang a moon above my hitching post, hitch me to the one I love.
Now I'm gonna pop in the question. Oh, do you, darling, do you do?
Why, it'll be easy, so easy, if I can only bank on you.
Oh, buttermilk sky, I'm telling you why, now you know. Keep it in mind tonight. Keep a-brushing those clouds from sight.
Oh, buttermilk sky, don't you feel me when I'm needing you most? Hang a moon above a hitching post, hitch me to the one I love. You can if you try.
You can if you try.
Don't tell me no lie.
Don't tell me no lie.
With you be mellow and bright tonight, oh, buttermilk sky.
And now we have a very long message for Timothy Alexander Darlington of 90 Copes Way, Chaddesden, near Derby. Now, Timothy, there's love from your parents, from Grandma and Grandad Smith from Chaddesden, from Grandma and Grandad Smith from Etwall, Auntie Margaret and Uncle Frank, and all the rest of the family. Must be an enormous family. Then Douglas Hayes of 24 Bradfield Close, off Gwendolyn Road, Leicester. Again, love from Mummy, Daddy, John, and Nigel. Then Pamela Harris of 48 Main Street, Stapenhill, Burton-on-Trent, has a birthday today. And Pamela, there's much love from your mother, from your father, from Grandpa and Grandma Miller, Auntie Jenny, and also from Grandma at Hull. And then we turn the page to say hello to a lady who is very popular with theatre-goers over in Stratford-on-Avon. She is Mrs. Lewis of Wellesbourne Grove, Stratford-on-Avon, and there's much love from all your fellow workers at the Memorial Theatre Bar, and much love from all of us, too, who pay so many happy visits to that wonderful theatre over in Stratford-on-Avon. And always a bright smile from Mrs. Lewis. Last but not least, Derek Sadler of Sandfield Farm, Brown Hills. Love from Mother and the family, and also Mary and Charles. Well now, Jerry and I are going to sing a number that you've probably heard us sing before, a thing called Friendship. Well, we usually sing it at the organ, and as you know, we get a bit tired of sitting at the organ all the time, but sitting at the organ has got one great advantage, because you can sort of sneak a look at the music, you know? And it brings me to a point that when we do have to stand up and sing songs, as we're going to do today, you know, we're actually going to be able to get up and, as we so often want to do, sing a song in a set. But it does lead you into difficulties, because if you don't know your lyric very well, you're lost, you see. And that accounts for so many people sort of stand and they sing rather soulfully like this, and then suddenly you'll see them look down. And it's not for effect. They're looking down at their words, you see, which they may have cupped in their hands. I'm getting some very black looks round the studio, because there's some professional secrets coming out here. The popular term for them is idiot boards. And they're just that. They're boards for idiots, you see. And there is one. Not Emlyn Williams, who is holding the board, R.M. He's nobody's idiot. He's a Welshman, you know. He's our Welsh expert that tells us all the Welsh words, how to pronounce them. But M is usually the one who writes out the idiot boards, because it's kind of difficult if you're standing quite a way away from any set where you can pin the words to, where you've got to have a board for idiots. But there are various kinds, as I've said before. Some people sort of hold them cupped in the hand like that, or they may be at your feet, or they may be
memory lane letter?
pinned to a wall, something like that. Very frequently mine are on the back of the memory lane letters. I'll see you later. But today, Jerry and I, we don't really know the words of this, because we always kind of cheat it a bit, you see, when we sing it at the organ. But we are going to give a demonstration of two people singing a song, both with an idiot board in front of them and sort of idiot scripts, I suppose you'd call it, nailed up to the wall at the back. And just one word in conclusion: don't think that we don't need them, because we do. So I'm just going over now to join Jerry to sing Friendship.
If you're ever in a jam, here I am. And if you're ever in a mess, just SOS.
If you ever feel so happy you land in jail, well, I'm your bail. It's friendship, friendship,
Just a perfect friendship.
When other friendships have been forget, ours will still be it. Dick.
If you're ever up a tree, phone for me. And if you're ever down a well, ring my bell.
If you've ever lost your teeth when you're out to dine, a bar of mine. Well, it's friendship, friendship, just a perfect friendship. When other friendships have been forgate, ours will still be great. Chuck, chuck, chuck.
If you ever lose your mind, I will be kind. And if they ever cook your goose, just turn me loose.
Well, if they ever put a bullet through your brain, I'll complain. It's friendship, friendship, just a perfect friendship. When all the friendships have been forgot, ours will still be. Hot.
Da-doo,
Da-doo, da, hep, hep, hep. A dig, dig, dig. A chuck, chuck, chuck. Good evening, friend.
Well, that's the end of our birthdays, and now we come to the last instrumental. I'll do it, old man. No, I'll do it, old man. I'll do it, old man. No, I'll do it, old man. If
You got
don't
on to
mind.
dash across and help you out of that, didn't you?
She'll do it, old man.
As you know, on this show, I'm always trying to catch the boys out, and they're always trying to catch me out. And it never seems to come off very well. Well, there you are. That was an absolutely genuine reproduction of two people who don't know their lyrics on television. And
Which wasn't very hard for you two to do, really.
I might say here that the boys, as you saw, are perfect announcers. They also play their instruments beautifully. They sing, they dance. They're so versatile. I wouldn't say they were big-headed, really, but when they were over in Coventry a little while ago, they had to be rescued, you know, by the police from the crowds that, you know, came after them. Went down to St. Albans last night, as I've told you. Wonder they ever got back.
The police had to come out and rescue the crowds from us last night.
That's right.
Thank you
We're
very
all
much.
going to Nottingham next week. I wonder what's going to happen at Nottingham. A duel, I
I
suppose.
wouldn't care to hazard a guess.
The Lunchbox gang versus the rest of the gang. Yeah, I think, can count on Robin Hood's help, possibly, up in Nottingham. But they're nice boys, you know. But they do love to come and do a bit of announcing. One of these days, I'm going to come over and play the drums.
With pleasure.
Today?
Do this number if you like. Please do this number if you like.
No, Lionel, if you don't get home till 5 o'clock in the morning, you must take the consequences. And I know what a noisy number this is, so close
Good
your
luck.
ears for Airmail Special.
OK, ma'am, we're taking you in on a PGS.
4:10. I mean 10.
10.
Yes. Well, that was very nicely played, Lionel. And you boys can all go now and lie down until the Carol Levis show tonight. At what time is it, 10 o'clock? Oh, well, that gives you plenty of time.
Wait a minute, I'll find the paper.
Where is it? Let's have a look. I'd have it turned at the right
the calendar,
page.
10 o'clock, you were right first time.
10 o'clock, yes, there you are. Pick of his discoveries, accompanied by Jerry Allen and the TV trio. I'm going over to Coventry tonight, looking forward to it very much indeed, because I'm going over to meet a lot of our friends who are the radio dealers and television dealers, and also, of course, meeting that very great personality who is very popular not only in her own city of Coventry, but all through the Midlands, Alderman Pearl Hyde, the Lord Mayor of Coventry, and one of our dearest friends, I think. May I give the Lord Mayor your good wishes?
Oh, do. I can
Yes,
do.
indeed.
As I know she'll send hers right back to you, and looking forward very much to.
You're going to send the Lord
Who was that there? Who was that there?
You were going to. That was you, weren't you? Wouldn't you like to say a few words to
Oh, it's me.
our friend?
I say, that's clever, isn't it?
And blown the camera right off the air, of course. I mean, but it's think nothing of it. We are closing down now. ATV is closing down now, and a very good thing too. I'm sure you'll all be saying. Until 2:43. Then the schools come back again with producing Macbeth, and this is episode number 4, Night's Black Agents.
Out, foul pest!
Oh, no, our foul spot is nothing to do with foul pest. That's a farming program. They have that on Tuesdays about foul pest.
Sorry, I was still looking for my sheep and alley, you see.
Really, thank God.
Tex.
And of course, we are looking forward very much to seeing you again tomorrow when we have another open house. And if you've got a ticket and you're coming along, well, we're looking forward to seeing you. And you know what you'll hear at 1:45 tomorrow, amongst a lot of cheering people.
Go on, tell them what
And,
they do tomorrow at 1:45. Go on.
You'll never guess.
No, go on, tell them.
No, they can,
No, be fair.
They can, no,
Shall I
they
coach
can.
you a bit more?
They can guess for themselves.
Well, go on, quick.
Well, you know what they'll be hearing.
What?
Hedgehopper.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4.